All right, let's get a voice party. All right, guys, we're here for the Lightning Cup. Different special start time this week, and we are doing this to accommodate the real life F1 race because we all know how exciting that is. Hey, it might be because the sprint was actually exciting yesterday. One of the few circuits where we might see some good racing in real F1. So shout out to Coda for doing that. Then I'm sure in the coming weeks go back to racing tricycles in hallways. But and anyways, man, a couple drivers unavailable today to race, and obviously I got the time mixed up, so I missed qualifying. We did short quali, and yeah, we're just gonna start it an hour early. Shout out to everyone as usual, man. I am your host, the Emmy Award winning Theodore Bone, and Wingish got P2 after quali, then crashes out. No surprise there. The sky is blue and a bear shits in the forest. Oh man, I gotta run out and get my coffee. I'll be right back. This is a goddamn Lightning Cup. I'm motherfucking T-Bone. Don't change this shit. Oh shit, Greg's not here. Oh, we want to see 17 drivers, though, man. I should have known this was going on. Anything less than 20 makes us look weak. I don't like that. I don't like that. You know, some jabroni who runs another league's probably sitting there pointing and laughing. That's not good, though. But yeah, I'm T-Bone. Lap 5 of 33. We're at Spain. Special start time this week for that Lightning Cup. I'll be back in about 2 minutes. My coffee is ready from Sing Hortons. Double, double! All right, racing fans, we're back. Lightning Cup. The Lightning Cup, lap 17 to 33, round 3, season 3. And I am T-Bone. Kaname leading the way. We got 3 drivers out of the race. I don't know. We started earlier this week, so I guess 3 guys couldn't show up or didn't show up, which pisses me off because I don't like having less than 20. Those other jabroni leagues see that and they think they're catching up to us. Not gonna happen, motherfucker. Talk to me nice. Kaname, AG Guapo, Ezo, Tai Tai, Chenzo, Mr. Mac T making his season debut. The man from Sin City himself. You don't want to try your luck racing this guy because he will show you those electric double, triple, quintuplets. I don't know the word, but all those overtakes, quadruple kills, we'll call it that. Cam Rudy, B Tom, Fight Me Now, Bot. Of course, Kendricks, Woomax, Justin Stride, DRS, Illyrian, Wingus, Jordan, and Hasho. As we mentioned, quite a few guys out. We started an hour earlier due to the real life F1 race. Yesterday was actually exciting. Hopefully we get an exciting race today in the sprint. Then we'll go back to our regularly scheduled, boring-ass F1 programming, folks. Go watch the racing from back in the day. It's way better. Bunch of little rich kids traveling around on private jets. Most of them aren't tall enough to go on a goddamn roller coaster. Why are they driving F1 cars? I don't know. Anyways, Kaname, here he is. Looking for his first win of the season. Upstanding individual. Great gentleman, great driver. Here's Ezo, right behind him as well, man. Lots of title contenders in the mix here. Greg Jennings notably out today. RSC Jerome out today, and a plethora of other drivers out today. Yeah, I didn't even know the race was an hour early. I was asking for an invite, and they're like, we started, Bone. That's what it's about, folks. The show goes on either way, man. We got to get that road on the show. We're all just cogs in a wheel, man. Everyone here is replaceable. Remember that. Myself included. But yeah, let's have a look here. How about Tai Tai on those 15-lap medium tires? I haven't seen mediums go that hard, that long. God, the gay analytic guys are probably listening. Another one sitting there waiting for anything that sounds like a gay metaphor so he can write it down and repeat it to his boyfriend. Man. Today's race, of course, sponsored by Happy Dad Seltzer. Feeling crappy? Grab a Happy. They're not that good, folks, I swear. They taste like medicine and soda water mixed with vodka. But the vodka part's good. Shout out to AG Guapo. Not the race he's looking for. Not the season Hasho's been looking for. I believe I saw him blame someone else. It's a classic. Said he gets taken out by someone. Hasho, your driving style is very aggressive, my friend. Very aggressive. Sometimes there's a common denominator in these things, your fault or not. You got to make better decisions. Risk aversion, look it up. It's part of racing and investing. Anyways, shout out to Hasho, bro. No one's safe. I'm gonna talk my talk. No one can escape my vitriol. We call a spade a spade. If it walks like a duck, it quacks like a duck. It ain't a goddamn mongoose. But Chenzo in P2, Mac T in P3. Let's see what happens with these guys here. Lightning Cup round 3. We are in Spain, the home of BXT. They have a huge homosexual community here, I think. And I am broadcasting from Canada, the beautiful Toronto, Canada. Let's see what happens here. Lap 20 of 33. Go check out the real life F1 race after this. More importantly than the race, go check out the roller coaster they've built. It's called Circuit Breaker. Final corner there. I believe it's the first. Is it the first tilt coaster in all of Texas? So the track tilts and holds you downward. And has its way with you. But yeah, shout out to everyone in the community, man. This ain't a league, it's a community. Just you quit the league, you don't leave the community. Hugh Janus. Froggy Boggy. And don't come asking to race back, man. Don't leave and come back a week later saying, oh, I'll race again. Nah. That's not how this works. Once you get off, you gotta wait to get back on, motherfucker. We got 2 guys pitting, the top 2. And how about Kendricks here? Kendricks Lamar. And Izzo says, you not like us, Kendricks. Izzo goes right through there. And 12 laps to go. All right, lap 22 of 33 here. Shout out to Steve Will Do It. 14 days, no cigarettes. It's too bad he is still drinking, doing cocaine, and various other activities. Lap 22 of 33, though. Kendrick's great race right here. Maybe our most underwhelming field of the year. Don't know if it was the race or me not being here, but we're going to fix that shit up. That's for goddamn sure. Don't make T-Bone come back. Ty. Having a look here with Ty and that Mercedes. Understand we had 20 people sign up. Frozen. Jerome. Gotta replace Go Lee. That's what it is. Go Lee's a rude individual. Not a very good driver, to be honest. He was my favorite driver, but that should tell you all you need to know. Causing accident after accident. I think he's in school, but that dude also has no class at all. None. Never a single thank you, never nothing, man. One of those entitled pricks. So he can go be entitled in ERA or wherever the fuck else. We'll have him. Constant no-shows or rude remarks, and of course the on-track activity. Unbecoming of a driver in a good league. Go Lee. Reckless accidents. And you're like one of those guys who's a smart ass without being funny, so you just sound like an absolute dick. So Ezzo, look at this top 4 though. We got this top 4 battling here, 9 laps remaining around Spain, IMT Spain. And let's just see B-Tom. Where the fuck is B-Tom on the mediums in P11, so he's put himself behind the 8 ball, not the one that me and HMP were behind on Friday night. And we'll see if B-Tom can fight his way back. How about fight me now, bot? Hendricks on those 20 lap old tires. My God. What a savage, folks. What a savage. And yes, we got the real life F1 race after this. Always. I mean, it's never that fun, but I think this race will be fun. You know, it's awkward. I was invited to someone's surprise birthday party last night, and I forgot to go. And like, I think he's mad at me for not going, but I can just be like, "Yo, I wasn't invited, dude. You know, it was a surprise party." I could pull that, right? And yes, happy birthday to my wonderful, beautiful best friend Stephanie. Happy birthday. I'll see you later. Hopefully, for my birthday, you let me slide it in. You know, lap 25 of 33. Mm. Who's going to walk away with this win? Will it be Kaname, the artist formerly known as TTV? Will it be AG Guapo, Tai Tai, or Ezo? Holy. Kaname, AG Guapo, Tai Tai, and Ezo. B-Tom make it all the way back there. I don't know if he has enough time, man. They say all things must pass, but I don't think that'll apply to B-Tom's car and the rest of this field here. Unless he can pull something magical. A rabbit out of his hat. 27 to 33 laps completed here. And Ezo's tires now getting a little scruffy. Making that exit a little harder than it needed to be. Just like the U.S. in Afghanistan. That was horrible. Oh my God. It was a pretty good joke, I think, though. Yes. Let's see if we get any action here between these final four drivers. I don't know why B-Tom pit again. Maybe making it harder than he needed to. Challenging himself. Everyone go watch my friend's movie. It's called Scared Shitless on Netflix. Go give it a thumbs up. Scared Shitless on Netflix. There we have it. Kaname, AG Guapo, Tai Tai, Ezo, Chenzo, and Mac T are top six. Folks, it's been another edition of the Lightning Cup. I love you all. I wish my arms were long enough to hug you all at the same time. There. Have fun with that one. Another one. Jordan. But, nah, in all honesty, man, nothing but love from me. I appreciate everyone. So does Greg. So does everyone in the community, man. Much love to you all, man. And I hope you, your families, and all your loved ones have a blessed weekend. Go enjoy the real F1 race. It'll be a downgrade from the Lightning Cup, baby. We'll see everyone next week, man. I've been the T-Bone.